Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and early 4 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I know I say this every morning, but I was not planning on making this video. I came across something that I just have to talk about. I am going to make another video by about 9 a.m. this morning, Eastern time, talking about my housing crisis, housing shortage crisis. As you can see, I'm packed up, boxes packed, and I got about 20-something days before I have to be out of here. Just found out 8 days ago. And there is not one place to rent, even though I have saved up over a good five figures to buy a house. There's nothing under $350,000 in this town. This town that I grew up in, 55 years of my life, and there is nothing available to me. I'll be talking about that in my next video. All right, what I want to talk about. I came across a video of Ted Cruz on Fox and Friends, patting himself on the back. He's very proud of himself, bragging that he's putting forth legislation to prevent the Biden administration from requiring vaccine passports, because he believes that the government should have any say when it comes to people's bodies and their health. It should be their decisions according to their own visions of the future, their bodies, and their health. Ted Cruz, government shouldn't interfere with our bodies. He's passing legislation. Am I the only one here? Are you kidding me? Am I the only one hearing that? Ted Cruz from Texas, very proud of himself, passing legislation for a problem that doesn't even exist, about the government not making choices about people's bodies. All right. I'm guessing everybody already knows what I'm talking about here. All right, let's start at the very beginning here. Jen Psaki, Joe Biden, they both said that the Biden administration has absolutely no intention of implementing vaccine passport requirements. If you want to travel to the European Union from the United States, I do believe the European Union countries require a vaccine passport, but that has nothing to do with the United States or Joe Biden or anything we can control. They don't want diseased people coming into their country. I understand that. So Ted Cruz is on TV, basically, once again, fooling his gullible Republican Trumper following, that he's got the solution, that he's standing up for their rights to a problem that does not even exist. He's bragging about his legislation, and this legislation is aimed at the United States government, Joe Biden's administration, not implementing vaccine passport requirements. If you Google it, you'll see the Joe Biden's administration, the Biden administration has absolutely, they've said it over and over again, they have no intention of doing that. So Cruz is basically just playing on Republicans and Trumpers' gullible, their lack of knowledge of what's going on. Like he's solving a big problem. He's standing up for them. He's making it sound like this is a real problem. All right, let's move on to the next thing here. Obviously, Texas. I don't know how to phrase this without here on YouTube. The Roe versus Wade situation. Texas just passed a law. I believe it's called the fetal heartbeat law. As soon as a fetal heartbeat is detected, that women no longer have the option of getting a medical procedure. And that could be as soon as 6 weeks into pregnancy. When most women, I did pay attention in science class, biology class, so I understand the reproductive system and women's cycles. Most women wouldn't even notice that they might be pregnant until 4 weeks. So that leaves 1 or 2 weeks. And most women probably wouldn't even notice they're pregnant by the 6th week. This also includes cases of rape and incest. So if they go over 6 weeks, they are forced to have a child that was conceived through incest or rape. This is in Texas. This is a law. Now, Ted Cruz obviously doesn't have too much concern for the government forcing this on people's bodies, on women's bodies. But he's on TV bragging about how he's keeping the government out of people's health choices, out of keeping the government away from people's bodies, to a problem that does not even exist. This is happening right now. I'll have the link down below from Fox and Friends. I watched this and my mouth just dropped open. The people on the set of Fox and Friends must be cognizant of the hypocrisy, of the irony, of the ridiculousness of this entire thing, that they're sitting there. I don't know, maybe they're not. He's sitting there bragging about the government should not have any say when it comes to people's bodies in Texas. Unbelievable. So once again, Ted Cruz fooling. Just there's no other way you could look at this. You know, he knows, Ted Cruz knows damn well that the Biden administration has no intention. This is useless legislation. The Biden administration has said they have no intention of doing this. 10 other red states have done this too. 10 other red states enacting legislation that is basically pointless. A solution for a problem that does not exist. Just like these recounts in Arizona. And God knows where else. This is what the Republican Party is spending their time doing. Making up problems, and then supposedly solving them. All right, I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a great Thursday.